Guys, before we get going, you know what we got to do? We got to give a huge shout out to our Patreon subscribers. So, thank you to Tony, Sarla, Luke, Jacob, Jeff, Adam, Chuck, Justin, Brian, Dusty, Alpha 80 Swag, Roland Rogans, Kay, and Center. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. It means the world to Luke and I. Also, the Discord as well, guys. Come check out the Discord. That's free. Come sign up. Everybody's asking questions in there recently. We got a couple work questions flowing. Everybody's having a good time. A couple Roostergate type picks, you know. It's all fun and games in there. So come hang out in the Discord, guys. Find both of those links in the episode show notes. And speaking of episodes, we got episode 205 underway. Episode 205, guys. We had more crazy weather. We were talking about weather last week. We're going to talk about it again this week because it affects us while we're out there on the road. Also, the big news here, the OZ slate lives on. O'Brien and Zuckerman both reelected for another 5 years as Teamsters president and vice president. We also got some electric scooters and bikes to talk about because those are hazards to people that are riding them when we're out there on the road in our big brown trucks. So we're going to get into that. Also, we asked a question on the TikTok for FedEx drivers, and that was, do customers talk shit about UPS like they talk shit about FedEx to us? And boy, oh boy, we got probably close to over 200 comments on that. We tapped into the FedEx community on TikTok, episode 205. We're going to have a good time. I'm ready. I know you guys are ready. I know Luke is ready. Also, happy Father's Day to everybody for this past week was Father's Day. Also, shout out to Vic Wachowski. Happy birthday, buddy. My dad's birthday as well was this past Friday. But anyways, that's besides the fact. That's enough of this. Let's get episode 205 going. Here we go. What's up, everybody? And thank you for joining us on another episode of All in the Delivery. This is episode 205. Let's get this party going, shall we? Going to my co-host down in West by God, Virginia.
Fuck.
Luke, how are you today, buddy?
Well, to get into it, to start to talk about the week, I did something that was I was going to say it's good to have you back, but I know you never really left. But the emergency podcast, dude, I was going to say when I got on there, I was like, man, it was good to see you because I'm going to tell you, dude, it was so wild how the time of how, like, not really, I don't want to say timing because there's no timing. I mean, like, literal time, because when you're by yourself, I'm like in my head thinking, okay, 10, 15 minutes max. And when I look up at the clock, and there's like 6 minutes, and I felt like it was 15. It was wild. It was different. So yeah, it's good. It's good to be on here with you. But we, as far as the weeks have been long, man. The hours have been busy, but I can't complain, man. It's been as this gets released, we'll be at a concert. My daughter will be 4 years old this coming weekend. So yeah, a lot of shit going on. But thank you. Yep.
Happy birthday to Willow.
Yeah, man. She hard to believe she'll be 4, but the week aside from like I said, the normal work stuff. We'll, we, like Dave said at the in the docs, and if you heard the emergency podcast, we're going to get into a little bit with the Oz slate. And yeah, I'm good, man. I'm ready. It's been a dude. It's been an exhausting day. So I do want to say this though, because I didn't really. I told you a little bit about it before we recorded, because we're recording on a Saturday, which, as we've said before, we record on all days, but the most consistent is Friday. So, when we record on Saturday, we've got a day with we got a day with the family and with the kids. And so I wouldn't have had this story to tell if we would have recorded last night. But so behind my where my in-laws live at, they got, it's like it goes down in like a little, I guess you could call it a ravine, has a little stream down there, not like, I'm talking like little stream of water, nothing crazy. And like maybe something you get up to your ankles at most. And so we'd had some flooring put into our kitchen of a guy that did some other work for us, and we had gotten the flooring, and he was finishing up with that today. So we were down there for a little bit longer than we normally are, because when we go down, we'll normally go down if we eat breakfast or whatever, because they live right down the road from where we are. We'll normally leave around, say, like noon-ish normally, because Willow's ready to go. And we were, so it's like, well, we were thinking of things to do. She's like, Dad, I want to go on an adventure. So I'm like, yeah, let's go on an adventure. So this high grass and shit, I'm in flip-flops, she's in her sandals, and immediately I'm like, I don't really want her walking through all this high grass in this damp ass area where nobody's at, 'cause I'm thinking, snakes, whatever else. She's obviously been, if you heard the last episode, snakes are fresh in her mind still. So I was able to use that. I was able to actually use that a little bit with keeping her kind of close to me. Mm-hmm. But we go down, dude, and we start walking, and the light kind of breaks off, and I go, I think, to the right. And she kind of like wondered, like, I feel like we went in a circle, dude, and like we looped, and I went the other way that I thought we were going back. Well, we were lost. I was lost. Willow's fucking 3 years old still. She hadn't, she's just following fucking my lead, or I'm following her for a little bit. So the reason I know we're lost is because I come to, in the fucking like stream and along this property line, there's this fucking barbed wire cutting off the prowl. I was like, Jesus, this wasn't, I don't ever remember seeing this in my 14 years of coming down here, because that's how long Ashley and I have been together. And so I realized I got to get the fuck up out of this ravine back up on the hillside to see where the fuck I'm at. And like, I go to this house, like the closest house I see, and there's a trampoline in the back. We don't got a trampoline down there, dude. Neighbors don't have a trampoline. I'm like, oh boy. So I end up grabbing her, and I'm like, because there's no trail, it's just high fucking weeds. I'm like, well, if something's in here, I'm going to, let it bite me instead of my daughter. So I'm carrying her, and we're going up this thing, and I'm in these flip-flops trying not to bust my ass. When I get up to the road, to where, like, when I get up to the hill, and I realize, because this is also areas I deliver to, I realize, like, holy shit, we are a minute away from the house, and we are like up by where the main road is. And so I'm like going through yards, and I've got her, and I'm carrying her, because she's like, Dad, my baby legs are so tired. That's what she'll say when she's like done. And we'd been going for a minute. So I'm like sitting there trying to, like, not tell her. She's like, oh no, I don't know, we're still lost. I'm like, no, we're not lost anymore. Daddy knows where to go. So finally, when I got to a spot where I knew we could cross, like, through yards and stuff, I wasn't letting her. The only thing that was good about this was I've always associated fast roads, like main roads, to her ever since she was able to walk. That if you see roads with yellow lines on it, you stay away from it because that means cars go really fast on roads with yellow lines. So she's never really been like up close and personal to the fucking road with yellow lines. So I'm like carrying her and we're walking and she's like seeing how fast she's like, whoa, fuck. I'm like, yeah, see, this is why you don't ever come down the road with yellow lines. So if anything, through this massive fuck up of mine, I guess I got to enhance the lesson a little bit. So once we get to where we're walking through yards, I realized my phone was on silent, dude. I've got like 4 texts from Ashley. Like, where are you? Where the fuck are you? Like, I'm saying, you need to fucking answer me. We're yelling for you guys and we can't find it. I'm like, oh my God. So everybody's like panicked. And I'm thinking,
Set the search party out looking for
yeah,
you.
like they have no idea where they are. I'm not answering my phone. Like, you know what I mean? So they're just like, so, cause we were gone for a minute and we walked back and dude, we made it back and then, I was tired. She was tired. She napped. So we got to, we started this one a little bit later than normal, but yeah, we had an adventure. She wanted an adventure and we had an adventure, man. Yeah. Ash, it was, I was the only one that would call it an adventure. Everybody else was like, cause yeah, Lindsay and Ashley are out there yelling and I can hear them cause we come up like back up. We didn't pass our house. I didn't want to like literally get on our road because I just was like, I'll just cut through these yards and go this way. And yeah, that was today, man. Yeah, so
Nice.
that's why I'm fucking zapped. God, dude, because I've done, more than that, I burned all this shit from the snake. I cut all that shit got fucking burned, scraped up, raked up. I'd have to say for Father's Day, I said I wanted to work out, but because I've been slacking, but I'm probably going to slack a little bit more.
Hey, it's Father's Day. You can do that. It's like,
right?
It's all right. Yeah, dude. The past week was long, slow. We had more weather. We had tornado watches up there in the county where I was delivering, and I mean, unfortunately, I didn't see any. I would have liked to see one. That would have been fun, I think. Just, if it was a couple miles away, just let it be a couple miles away and I can watch it from a distance. But nope, I didn't get any down there. But other than that, it was a normal week. It just felt long, I mean, gorgeous weather for the most part. And yeah, dude. I mean, it was.
You went from having you had tornado watches to gorgeous weather, but you've had some wacky fucking weather up there you've had like, I don't want to say day after tomorrow stuff because it hasn't been catastrophic, but it's as about as random as it, man.
It's getting there.
Yeah, dude, and fucking tornadoes. Well, it's funny you mentioned that because I guess I saw the 10-year. Because the 10-year Facebook memory popped up, and when I saw the telephone pole snap from, I didn't see the tornado. I didn't see the actual funnel either. But there was in Morgantown. There was I saw a video of it, and that was actually pretty cool to see. Like you see the cloud. You know what I'm? Well, we've all seen Twister or any movie
The
like where the funnel comes, and it's like, oh shit. I didn't get to see the funnel, but I saw the telephone pole snap in half, and my soundbar playing fucking rock music all of a sudden was not as motivating. I know I've probably told that one, but man, yeah, that tornado is no joke. But yeah, to see it at a safe distance would be cool. It would.
Yeah. Hell yeah. There's something I want to bring up quick on a whole nother subject, all right? I saw that there was a driver saying that their center's new thing, because there's like the flavor of like the week or the month where the centers stay on this specific topic, and whether it be pickup compliance, I haven't heard shit about Orion in like a few years, so I think that's gone out the
Same.
window. We've officially gone out the window.
They finally
But-
cut their losses.
I know. But this one says, our center's new thing is making sure our shirts and shorts/pants are the same shade brown.
Oh, I'd be fucked.
I know, dude.
Fuck.
Like, it's not even our fault. That's not our fault.
No, dude. I don't have nothing
That's
matching.
all UPS's fault.
Yeah, dude.
Why do we have so many different color shades of brown, dude?
I wish I knew. And it's like,
I know.
and all that stuff I got that Geo had sent me, all his uniforms, man. And it, like, even those were slightly, it was even like, yeah, dude, they're all, I literally don't think I have two of the same. And I've heard that this was getting brought up a long time ago, I think, actually, in my building. Something got said about it where they were going to order everybody new uniforms on the, because they wanted everybody's colors to match, but they just never did it. And then nobody, it just kind of went by and nobody cared.
Mm-hmm.
That seems, I don't know. That seems very ticky-tacky to me.
Oh, yeah. Ticky-tacky. Yeah, that's it. That's the word for it. But I wanted to bring that up because I think it's hysterical.
Like,
it's hysterical.
What is it, a warning letter? If you don't...
I don't know.
Fuck. Boy.
It's having different color browns is not our fault.
No, man.
It's not our fault they changed the shades. It's not our fault they changed the shades.
Yeah, dude, we're not calling them and saying, hey, I want you to give me a little bit more of a lighter shade pair of shorts just so we can piss off our management teams.
I mean, for fuck's sake, the new socks have 2 different shades of brown on them.
I can proudly say I don't never know because I don't care to say this. Let the sock police come because I've said this too. I've never, to this day, ever got a pair of UPS socks, and I've had one pair that was given to me. That like my center manager, like it was a thing where they just gave us all like one pair. And I lost one of them. So I've literally still got one UPS sock. So I never wear it. It's almost like a trophy. I want to say that if I ever was told that I would have to wear it, I was going to take my socks off and just go barefoot with those fucking boots on and just get blisters on my ass, just blisters out the ass just because I would be an asshole about it. But yeah. That's why I wear shit stompers, man. I wear fucking boots so big it covers the ankle socks. And anyways, yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude.
But the new socks do have 2 shades of brown, though, now.
Yes.
They're just contradicting themselves.
I mean...
more. We're getting sales lead. We're getting sales lead corporate messages 6 times a day for sales leads.
Oh man, when is the madness gonna stop? Just like,
man, I mean, this has been a
holy smokes.
I can't wait to get into this fucking FedEx UPS fucking video. Do you want to save that for last, or do you want to fucking? Because I feel like when we can do the comments, it's going to be a while. But there's so much shit I'm thinking of now that I was just seeing. But I don't know.
We could get into what you recorded there separately with the O'Brien and Zuckerman thing. Like we said at the top, like Luke said, they got reinstated for another 5 years as a leader of Teamsters. And, Luke and I might gripe on here about things. I mean, don't even get us started. We can go on about
critical,
but But,
critical.
we obviously wish them nothing but the best. We want them to succeed, obviously. We want them to succeed. And I mean, some of the comment sections.
Well,
that was like, here's another 5 more years of podcasting. Somebody said about O'Brien.
That was fucking, dude, that was a good one because we all died with that one.
Yeah, but yeah, obviously we want them to succeed and do the best that they can for Teamsters, for us, for the UPS employees. And just to go into it a little bit, so if you've listened for a while, we had on Richard Hooker Jr., who was looking to run against Sean O'Brien in the next election. And the way it basically works, I'm going to do my best to sum it up, is at the Teamsters convention, there's delegates, there's all these different slates, and you need a certain amount of votes from all of the different delegates there to be able to participate and be elected to, be put on the ballot. And Richard Hooker fell 33 votes short from being put on the ballot. That's why it was, by basically a unanimous decision, if you will, that O'Brien and Zuckerman got reelected, because there was not enough votes on there for anybody else to be put up on the ballot. So it was just them alone in their own lane, and that's where we'll be for another 5 years.
I do have to bring up, though, that there were, because of when I had recorded the emergency one, we had just saw the percentage, and it was we saw a 97% percentage, and you're thinking, holy shit, that's a lot. But like I know of what Richard had got out of, there was like 1,578 total, and he got 46, and O'Brien, nobody else from any other slate got any. I don't think it was just him. And
basically,
but like Dave's absolutely right, and I said that, and we have said that as we've been kind of shitting on them in recent episodes. We have said no matter what, we want them to succeed, because it's like we don't want them to fail, because we don't want the union to fail when you're a part of it. And the only thing that I want to bring up was because of a lot of people didn't know with the delegates that the locals vote in, that's how this gets decided. Because had he got it, what's crazy is that number of 30, if it would have been 33 more, it would have went to a national vote. And I just think, I don't know if Richard would have won a national vote, but I'll tell you, it would have been a way fucking closer than a 97% or a delicate, 1,500 and some votes against 46. And, you see there was things sent, as we've said with this podcast, a lot of information is blessings and a curse at the same time, because you hear a lot of things and you see a lot of things. And this was from a pretty trusting source of a retired driver that I've spoke with a lot. And they were saying that there were people saying that there were locals that were kind of getting forced beforehand to donate and declare for the Oz, or they were going to get blackballed, kind of thing. And I saw a lot of that, and it's like, damn, man, that ain't the way to go about it. That's not the way to do it. Not saying I could prove it or even that they did, but a lot of people were fucking saying it. Yeah. And it's like, God, dude, because when I saw that number, the percentage, and now even split the delegate vote, it's like, man, they're, not to go into it more, but like it's not so much even the contract that we had gotten from him has been the best one that I've ever been a part of, and I think anybody, like as far as raise like a dollar amount, and it's not that. It's just of it's of not reacting to things that they should react to, or turning a blind eye. It's like, that's not how they were doing, or at least say something about it, kind of thing. So that's why that number of, like, I thought it would still be, but 33 was close. I mean, for him, I know that sounds like it got it, but that's close, man. And that would be,
and then
like,
I wonder how many he would have got if he actually passed that. Like, how many he would have got from people like us who are sitting at our houses.
There are a lot of
how many votes we
people.
have gotten.
I looked in a lot of different, there was
There's a lot of people pissed off right now.
There was a lot of people pissed off, but there's a lot of, I found a lot of supporters, but there are a lot. I feel like from what I've seen just through the window of the internet, which is a vast window of looking into it, it seems like more people were turned off that that's not a national vote to begin with, but that's the way it's always been. That's the way, even, that there has to be enough. So no matter what, I don't want to be, but that's something I heard a lot, and I don't want to, like, because could you prove it? I mean, I don't know unless you actually spoke to somebody. But now, why would anybody say anything? Because if they were going to get blackballed, now everything's good and they'll get taken care of. Whatever the opposite was. So I'm just saying.
Right.
So,
right.
Okay, Fred, Sean, do your thing, guys. Like I said, I'm just a rank and filer that lives in a free fucking country with an opinion. You guys do your thing, man.
That's it, dude. Oh yeah. So be prepared for that. Another 5 years here of O'Brien and Zuckerman.
We will have. I mean, I feel like now, at the least, now that it is done, that there won't be. Now there's no. Now they got to put in. Now it's time to get. There's no election they got to worry about. They don't have to focus on running against. Just do your shit.
Yeah.
And please.
I mean, if that's a positive right there, totally, is they can focus on what to try and, what they want to put in the next contract and all of that. So, and obviously, the more we know about stuff as this approaches,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we will be obviously here to tell you guys everything, because we hear a lot of stuff. I feel like we hear a lot of stuff before everybody does.
Well,
and that's just because we have our pulse on this shit. I
feel like to say, at least with this, because of the sales lead thing, this I feel like this has to be true, because we had heard, we'd heard through the grapevine that Carol was, restructuring her sales team, and this was months ago.
Yeah.
And because of wanting to get deliveries back. And apparently, I mean, the amount of sales lead messages I feel like we've gotten in the last couple of weeks alone, dude, that's got to be true.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's got to be true, dude.
Level up your game with rewards, and oh my gosh.
Yeah, I feel like we're back in the fucking COVID times, trying to get like booster or getting vaccine lotteries and shit.
Good God.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. So, but other than that, what else has been going on, dude? Let's talk about the electric scooters.
Yeah, dude.
This has happened a lot down in your region, so please.
Yeah,
take the
this
reins
is
on this.
these are apparently, like in my district or division, we've had multiple accidents, and even we've unfortunately had a fatality, and it was a kid, and I think there was another. This one wasn't. There was one that had happened in New Jersey, because it just was after everything that had happened here. And basically, they were showing like we didn't see any. I'm assuming with stuff when there's accidents, or obviously with somebody getting killed, that you don't see those videos, but they saw like close calls of stuff, because most of these are kids We actually had one that was like a near accident, and this was like a 70-year-old man. So I guess all ages can ride this, but most of the time it's kids. And with these things, I don't really have a lot of information of what, they didn't really tell us a lot. It was just a thing at the PCM, but it really got me thinking because my older sister, her youngest nephew, or my youngest nephew, her youngest son, he has he has one of those things. And it's just a thing of where they even said a lot of these were almost unavoidable the way that they were happening because kids don't know traffic laws. And some of these scooters can get up to like 50 miles an hour, like they can move. And these things are electric, so they don't make any noise and they're quiet.
I feel like they're worse than bicyclists.
Oh yeah, dude, because your bicyclists aren't fucking, especially a kid on a bike's not getting up to 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, but I feel like these people on the scooters, they don't give a shit either about traffic laws.
Well, are you talking about like adults on these things, or
I
just
mean, any of them. I've seen them in the city of Kingston over here. They're just fucking blowing through intersections, blowing through stop signs. Like they just don't care. Like they just don't want to stop. I feel like where bicyclists are more aware. So I feel like these scooters are just like out of control.
Well, that was kind of what I was only going to say that literally if you see one of these things like on a sidewalk or anywhere, especially if it's a kid or apparently anybody, because that doesn't shock me because fucking people are assholes on anything. That's sad that doesn't shock me, but I'd fucking totally, because I don't see a lot of them in where I'm at, but if it's like you have to have a sole focus on that thing, obviously still be aware of your other surroundings, but it's like if you see one on the side, like if I would be driving on whatever mile an hour road, we'll just call it say it's like a 35 mile an hour road, something not very fast, but if I see one of them things now with all the shit that it was like literally 3 or 4 accidents that had happened within I don't even know if it was a week, but it would just say, if you see one of them, just, ultra defensive driving, man. I would fucking, I'd not slam on your brakes, obviously, but if I'd see one of them in a 35, I'd probably lower it down to 15. The way I'm, people could get pissed off, but till you stay clear of it, man. Even if it's totally, there's nothing you could do. Nobody wants that on their conscience either. That's nobody wants, no matter who it is. So, yeah, just that was all I had with it. I didn't really have anything like detail about anything. I didn't see any of the videos either. It was just the close call ones. But yeah, I guess of the close call videos, it was like you said, not doing like being on the sidewalk and literally zipping across the road like hard left. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So guys, obviously with whether it's technology, whether it's this shit and scooters, obviously, we are we're always out there. We're always out there on these streets and stuff, and just really just more, I don't know how more cliche to say it, but just stay vigilant out there, it's
right.
Got to be aware of your surroundings, right? So.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking, but it's cliche to say, but it's sometimes you need reminded, and it is, because you can get complacent out there, especially when you have your own route and your own area. That's exactly what happened with me with that fucking Great Dane that allegedly chomped my fucking hand off. That I guess I did report that, so I don't have to say allegedly, but didn't have to do anything. But yeah, I was getting complacent. I'd fucking never had a good feeling about that dog, and just one day thought, oh look, she looks kind of friendly here. Chomp.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It can be on the road, off the road, but don't get complacent out there.
Yep. Absolutely, man. Yeah, dude. Guys, it's just like it's just another thing to add to our conscience while we're out there on the road. Like we don't have enough to worry about already.
Dude, I know. Like I want to say shout out to Starla too, man, because she had said it in the Discord that what the fuck, her heat index was like 115. And dude,
fuck.
And they get she's in South, dude, they get the humidity too, man. I couldn't fucking imagine what
that's heavy, bro.
Dude, it was 90 here when the humidity was, no, it wasn't even 90. It was like 86, but the humidity was like crazy high. And dude, I couldn't imagine. And and this is the other thing. I know they have to say this, but it's like, you get messages about staying hydrated. It's like, dude, it's like it's 115 degrees out there with humidity and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking drink some water. I'm sorry. I know they have to say it, but man, I always wonder, like when they said these, like, hey, we're gonna state the obvious, guys, but make sure you stay hydrated out there. God, I know you had some late ones, Starla. Hopefully the end of the week treated you well.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this up. This is just something that I like to do, and I know it's probably like different for like cover drivers if you're not in the same package car every week when you're out there, but just like a little tip, you know what I mean? Is if you don't, like on those hot days, like Luke's talking, heat index 115. I mean, obviously you want some cold drinks, right? And I used to do this when I was a cover driver. I used to get those styrofoam coolers from like the gas stations. They cost like a few bucks, like $3, $4, $5 or something. You get a styrofoam cooler and you get a couple bags of ice. Bam, throw that bitch right on the floor in the back of the truck, and you got yourself ice cold drinks for the entire day on those hot days. Just a little something that I used to do, when I was a cover driver. And but now obviously I keep my own 20 can, cooler in the back, one of my Arctic coolers there in the back of my truck, and I just refill that bitch with ice every day, and just constantly keeping my drinks cold. But
I still bring my cooler.
Cover drivers, just cover drivers, dude, just a little tip, styrofoam cooler on the go like that, easy peasy, man, totally. But because fucking summer's coming and we're already starting to feel it, so Luke and I were talking the other day on the phone, and of course we were, and I was saying to Luke, I was like, Luke, I have this idea, because Luke was getting bombarded with just shit talk. It was like FedEx shit talking Thursday or something. Like,
dude,
it was terrible.
It was
he
bad.
got multiple customers trash talking the FedEx guy. So I was like, Luke, we should totally tap in to the FedEx TikTok, just totally tap in. And, I was like, dude, we just got to make a video and be like, hey, FedEx drivers, do your customers talk shit about UPS as much as our customers talk shit about you? And so Luke makes the video, and sure shit, it's got over 200 comments now. Like, it's
dude.
FedEx drivers. We hacked in to the FedEx TikTok, and just every FedEx driver on there is coming to this video to talk about how customers talk shit about UPS as well.
Well, and this was the beauty of this, because I wanted to make this because it had some inspiration honestly, it had some inspiration from the World Cup, honestly, because I was thinking, I was like, all these people from these different countries, I was like, they're seeing, like, people are talking, like, about the food and people being welcoming and they're getting along. And, you know, there's all these, I've been sharing these videos of just, you know, all these people like the Scotland is in Boston. These videos have been fucking epic, and all these people having such a good time here, and it inspired it from that because I was like, dude, this is awesome because this was great to see that because at the end of the day, we're not rivals as far as, you know, we're all human, and it's awesome to see people getting along. So I had that in mind with this. I didn't want to make it. I thought it made it too fucking harsh, honestly, because I made it that. So Dave, this was Dave. Like I said, Dave had the idea, and you know, I get out in the stick areas and lose service. So I keep thinking to myself, I've got my 10-minute paid break left, and I'm like, dude, that is a good idea. So when I make it though, I'm thinking it might be too harsh, and I didn't want like a response of people like saying, "Hey, fuck you," kind of thing. I was hoping they would just. I was like, I wanted it to be like a roast, man. I'm like, just tell us they talk shit about us too, because it can't be that bad. And I feel like it was overall was that response. So shout out to you, FedEx TikTok community. You guys were great sports. And I love that they said the same exact. So it's just a customer looking to talk shit on somebody.
That's really what it comes down to is everybody wants to complain about something. And then the comments in there too said something about like, you know, people also shit talk Amazon, they shit talk the post office. Like everybody has something to complain about when they see a delivery driver. It literally goes both ways. It goes up the street and down the street. Our customers, the same. I mean, I even saw one comment that said the same customers that are shit talking about the other company are probably shit talking about you behind your back to that other company as well.
Yeah, right.
You know,
dude, it made me think. I kept thinking, like, wouldn't it be hilarious if they got it confused? Because you know how sometimes people still ask you, even when you're in your uniform, like, are you UPS? Are you FedEx? You know, people still ask. Wouldn't it be hilarious if like somebody got their people screwed, like got their name screwed up, and like you walked up to them and they were like, let me tell you about this shitty UPS guy that fucking hilarious. It would be, dude. But yeah, one of my fucking favorite comments off of it was somebody had said, and I'm going to fucking read because I just looked at it again. There's been like 5 more that since we started, but one of them said, yeah, whenever I go to this one house, the customer always says, the driver in brown always lets you down.
God. Oh man.
I was like, they were like FedEx driver here. I was like, fuck yeah, man.
I love it.
All right.
But see, like, that was the greatest thing, dude. Like you said, everybody was kosher in there. Like, there wasn't anybody that, like, flipped out. You know what I mean? Like, there wasn't any fights going on in the comment sections like there usually is in our videos. But, like, it was literally people just like, yeah, they do. And then, like, other people just laughing about it because they're like, oh, my God, this is great. Hearing from, you know, Big Brown, you know, us to them over there at FedEx. And look at us just, you know, just joining the communities together, dude.
Yeah, it's like FedEx. Like, I'm just looking at like FedEx driver here, and yeah, I was shocked how much shit they talk. Customers just like running their mouths. Somebody said that's why you never take any customer as a friend. They just want what they are ordered and done. And let me see, FedEx here, and holy shit, my customers hate, and I mean hate Amazon. You're right, Amazon did get hit a lot. Oh, there was a couple. I'm trying to think of. They were early ones. I'd have to fucking scroll through while I'm talking, but yeah, dude, it was really good though. I really like that they fucking. And then I'd said to somebody that I always try to say we're all under the same. We're all delivery people, so we don't. That'll back people off, and some of them are like. No, then this one says no. They normally just cuss us out. So I guess they cuss them out for FedEx anyway. So I do a business route for FedEx. In my experience, the only time they talk a bunch of shit on y'all is when they have someone else running the normal guy's route, which that makes sense. You know, that obviously they have the cover driver as somebody shitty and they fucking hate it. As a FedEx guy, I can say we suck because these drivers don't care. Oh, God.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was great, dude. I mean, the response that it got on there was fabulous.
Last one.
Exactly what we wanted.
Last one I want to say for me anyway, if you want to have any. What it says, I had a customer that said, in quotes, UPS is comparable to this, and then he proceeded to fart. So, yeah. Oh, man. But most of them are like, yeah, they acknowledge that they just talk shit on all of us. Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I love it, dude. It's hilarious to me personally, FedEx driver, because over here, yep, that might be the most comments of a post with that many comments. It's not the one with the most comments because there's been crazy amount of the contract year videos. That was when people were really arguing, and there was like over I'm saying there was enough comments in that post to where. As a former, somebody that was one time a degenerate, loved to bet, I would have hammered the bet when I saw that many comments that people were arguing with each other. I swear I would have hammered that bet to see. It again goes back to the World Cup. See everybody getting along and laughing at each other's expense. I was like, dude, compare these customers, the way they complain about us. We all should have just been bankrupt years ago. Just we all fucking suck.
I love it, dude.
Shout out to you, FedEx. We're going to have to see. Have we had a FedEx driver on since Mark Weens? Was he our only one we've had?
I think so.
I do, because Tony's our only Amazon driver, which Tony DeLeon, buddy, let me tell you, I've been seeing my Facebook, dude. He is on my Facebook feed on these fucking Dr. Scholl's ads. I mean, dude, he is everywhere on my Facebook fucking feed doing these Dr. Scholl's commercials. I'm getting them fucking millions of views. Shout out to you, Tony, man. You fucking keep doing the good work, brother. But yeah, I think Mark Ween, maybe we'll have to fucking tap into the FedEx world and see if we can get I can't really fucking think of anything that rhymes with purple, man. I can't. I'll say the driver in brown lets you down. Can't think of one like that with purple. That's too fucking hard.
Yeah, no, we should totally try and get another one on, dude. I mean, we need to branch out and hear what it's like.
Fucking yeah, I mean,
and these other ones,
Mark was God, I think Mark was one of the first 10. I think. Man, you're right, though.
Right?
Amazon does get Amazon just doesn't have that big of a presence here yet, so I don't hear it as bad. But man, according this is this is pretty much one thing's unanimous on both sides. It seems like they'll all hear that they talk shit on Amazon, but the Amazon driver would probably say the same thing about them. So I have a UPS and a FedEx driver work. Both sides say their customers talk crap about the other. I treat both the same. They're both great and hard workers. Good for you, buddy. Good for
Yeah,
you.
dude. Ah. All right. Well. Oh, man.
I didn't know if there was any. I don't know if there's any doorstep dilemmas or anything. Do we have any?
Oh. Do we have any?
Oh my God.
We do have some.
Okay.
We do have some, and since Riverside updated, I don't think I have the doorstep dilemmas thing in here. Maybe. Hold on, let me see if I can get it in here right now. Right now.
Doorstep dilemmas. There he is.
There we go.
There he is.
All right, you ready for these? Pay attention. These are long.
I don't know. Am I?
Would you rather try to adopt a dog while wearing a Michael Vick jersey, and the only question you can ask about the dog is how strong is he? And if they don't allow you to take the dog, you have to try every week at a different shelter until you get one. Or make a spectacle of a large donation to a battered women's shelter. The local news shows up for it and everything, but then you just unbox 200 Chris Brown shirts.
Fuck. Fuck my life, dude. You got some fuck. Oh. God.
Are you going Michael Vick at a dog shelter, or are you going Chris Brown at a battered shelter?
A battered women's shelter.
Women's shelter.
Jesus. I'm going Michael Vick at the dog shelter, and I feel like that's way more dangerous. I feel like that's a lot more dangerous, dude, because them dog people are fucking, them animal people, or the act that, they would. Oh, dude,
yeah.
That was, I would
Either
have
way,
to.
you're fucked.
You're fucked. And the only thing you can ask about the dog is how strong it is. Fuck.
That's so messed up.
Dude, the Humane Society down the road from me, you have to do so much paperwork. They do background checks on you, dude. If I went in there with a Vic jersey, they would fucking blacklist me from that fucking.
I mean, you either have the Humane Society coming after you or women's rights activists coming at you, coming after you.
Man, that's
fucked.
right. I always forget. Was Chris Brown, it was Rihanna, and was it Rihanna, and was it other women too that we know of? I knew about Rihanna,
but I know that he's got a bad rap for.
Oh, he definitely has a bad rap. And fucking, yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough one, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I now thinking I might backtrack and say Chris Brown shirts because I'm thinking Chris Brown, while beating its fucking domestic violence, is fucking shitty. For no man should ever hit a woman. That said, when those dogs lose a fight, they normally get fucking killed anyway. And it's like, I don't know. Now thinking about it, you're getting fucking, you probably have a good chance of getting shot either way. So I'll say,
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
It's got to be the Chris Brown T-shirts. It's got to be the unboxing of the Chris Brown shirts.
Unboxing of the fucking Chris Brown T-shirts.
Got to be.
God. Oh, Jesus.
Like, that doesn't really, harm you in any way.
Well, no.
Or anybody else.
But neither does a Vic jersey. You might just be you could say you're a Falcons or an Eagles fan. That's fucking.
Yeah, but
God.
You're literally going shelter to shelter asking how strong is he wearing a Michael Vick jersey. Yeah, dang it.
God, no.
One more here. Ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather your booty hole just develop the most powerful taste buds in the world, but you've just been voted the poopiest booty hole, or your testicles gain sentience and spend their entire lifetime trying to escape your nutsack heat, seeming for the nearest sharp object at all times?
Oh, God. So it's either get my nuts cut off or smell shit for the rest of my life kind of thing.
Yeah, but your butthole developed the most powerful taste buds in the world.
Taste shit, not
taste
smell
buds.
It. Oh.
Taste buds.
Yeah.
So, like, are you just going to start shoving a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of stuff up your ass?
Probably
or are you going to be worried about your nutsack? Or are you going to be worried about going by a sharp object because your nutsack's going to just want to just beam for it?
Just in case any of my family would be listening to this one, I'll say,
fuck.
I'll just hope that my nutsack just got cut open and I bled out and died. I think I'll just leave it at that.
I mean, listen. I'm for an experience, right? Let's see what watermelon tastes like with the most powerful fucking taste buds in the world up your ass.
Up your ass. There you go.
All right. Now, on that note, it's going to wrap this one up, guys. Episode 205's done. Happy Father's Day again to everybody. Whew. I'm good. Luke, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Everybody, be safe out there. And, hey, we'll see you all next week.
Later, everybody.
Fuck.